You held my hand like it was sacred, then you let it slip like sand. I gave you every soft part of me and you didn't understand. I loved you in the quiet ways, in patience and in pain, while you collected all my trust like pennies in the rain. I made a home inside your name, I painted it with hope, but you walked out without a warning, like love was just a joke. Now every corner of my room remembers what you did. You didn't just leave my life, you left my heart half lived. I kept forgetting what was breaking me, I called it love to make it true, but all I did was bleed in silence, trying not to lose you. You took my heart and left like it was nothing in your hands, like my feelings were a suitcase you could drop and never glance. You took my heart and left, and I stayed to understand how someone can be everything then vanish like they planned. You didn't just say goodbye, you stole my breath with every step. You took my heart and left. I watched you smile at other people with the light you took from me, and I hated how you looked so free while I could barely breathe. I replayed every conversation like a song I couldn't end, searching for the moment where you stopped being my best friend. I kept your promises like letters I was scared to throw away, even when they turned to weapons every time I tried to stay. You were my always, my forever, my swear, my I won't go, but you left me with a love so big it had nowhere to go. And I still wake up reaching for you in the space you used to be, like my body hasn't learned yet that you're not coming back to me. You took my heart and left like it was nothing in your hands, like my feelings were a suitcase you could drop and never glance. You took my heart and left, and I stayed to understand how someone can be everything then vanish like they planned. You didn't just say goodbye, you stole my breath with every step. You took my heart and left. I tried to hate you, but my love was too honest to pretend, so I blame myself for loving you the way you never did again. I learned the hardest lesson, sometimes hearts don't break in fights, they break and I'm busy, maybe late and cold goodnight. You didn't kill my love with anger, you killed it with neglect, with half-truths and empty kisses, with a heart I couldn't protect. And now I'm standing in the ruins, holding pieces of my pride, trying to forgive a version of you that only lived inside my mind. You took my heart and left, and you never looked back once, like my tears were just a price tag on a love you didn't want. You took my heart and left, now I'm learning how to stand with shaking knees and open wounds and nobody to hold my hand. I loved you past the limit, past the warning, past the depth. You didn't just break my heart, you took my heart and left. If love was a crime, I confess, 'cause I loved you with no defense, and you'll never know what it cost me to survive your absence. I loved you in the dark, when nobody could see, when my tears had no witness but the walls in me. I smiled in the daytime like I wasn't falling apart, while your silence kept carving new holes in my heart. I held your name like a secret pressed into my skin, like if I said it too loud I would lose you again. And I kept making excuses for the ways you were gone, calling it busy when deep down I knew I was wrong. I was loyal to a feeling you were already letting die. I kept praying you would notice while you learned how to say goodbye. I loved you in the dark, when my heart could break in peace, where I could fall to pieces. still beg you not to leave. I loved you in the dark, when you didn't love me back, when you made me feel like nothing, but I still couldn't let you pass. I loved you in the dark, and that's why it hurt this hard. I watch you turn colder, little by little each day, like you were slowly erasing every forever you'd say. And I kept holding your hand even when it felt like stone, even when I was standing in love all alone. I tried to be softer, quieter, easier to keep. I swallowed my sadness so you could sleep. I became the girl who forgave without being asked, while you became the boy who would love like a mess. I kept hoping for a miracle, for a sign you still felt it too, but you were already halfway out while I was drowning in you. I loved you in the dark, when my heart could break in peace, where I could fall to pieces and still beg you not to leave. Loved you in the dark, and that's why it hurt this hard. You don't know what it's like to love someone who's fading, to feel their warmth disappear while you're still holding on and waiting. I memorized your moods, I studied every change. I learned to read your distance like it had my name, and I blame myself for everything, for your coldness, for your doubt, like love was something I could fix if I just tried hard enough. But love isn't supposed to feel like begging, like proving I deserve to stay. And you shouldn't have to lose me to finally learn my worth that day. I loved you in the dark, with a heart too full of faith. I kept lighting up the shadows while you watched me waste away. Scared of love and scars. If you ever miss me, know this part is true. I didn't just lose you, I lost myself in you. You didn't slam the door, you just stopped coming home. Like love was a candle, you left to burn alone. I woke up to a silence that knew your name too well, and every little corner felt like a private hell. Your cup still by the sink, like you might reach for it. Your hoodie on my chair, still holding how you fit. But you were already gone in ways I couldn't see. A ghost in my tomorrow, stealing breath from me. No fight, no last sentence, no take care at the end. Just a heart left guessing where the story bends. And I keep rewinding every moment we had, searching for the warning I was too in love to catch. You left me with no goodbye, no reason, no last kiss, just an empty space beside me where your heartbeat used to live. I didn't get a closure, I didn't get a sign, just the sound of my own breaking in the quiet you designed. I try to be the strong one, I try to let you go, but love doesn't untie itself just because you chose. I kept checking my phone like it could bring you back, like one message could rebuild everything you cracked. I learned how to smile in front of other faces, then cry in the dark in all the hidden places. I stopped wearing lipstick, stopped dancing to our songs, 'cause every little joy felt guilty and wrong. You didn't even end it, you just made me end it. You let me be the villain for asking you to see it. I hate how I still love you, like a habit I can't break, like my heart is still loyal to the damage that you make. You left me with no goodbye, no reason, no last kiss, just an empty space beside me, where your heartbeat used to live. I didn't get a closure, I didn't get a sign, just the sound of my own breaking in the quiet you designed. I would've survived the truth even if it cut me deep, but you chose the cruelest ending. You chose to let me sleep beside a love that died silently while I was still believing. Now I flinch when my phone lights up, I panic when it's still. I'm scared of loving someone who can vanish at will, and I replay all your promises like prayers without a God, because you said I'm not leaving, then left without a thought. You left me with no goodbye, so I made my own in tears. I said farewell to the future I was holding for years. You didn't have to hurt me, but you chose that kind of pain, the kind that doesn't bleed outside but never heals again. I didn't lose you loudly, I lost you like a sigh, and that's what haunts me most. You left and didn't even say goodbye. You came like sunlight spilling through a window I forgot, turning my quiet into music, making loneliness feel not. You spoke in gentle promises and forever dressed as fate, and I believed you like a prayer, too innocent, too late. I gave you all my softest parts, the ones I used to hide. I let you see the little girl who still needs love to survive. And you smiled like you deserved it, like my heart was yours to take, like love was just a game to you and I was meant to break. You touched my life so easily, then acted like it meant nothing. I was building something real, you were only passing through. My heart was your playground, you ran through it for fun, left your footprints in my breathing, then you vanished when you won. My heart was your playground, a place you didn't respect. You made my love a laughing thing and called it what you expect. You loved me in the moments where it benefited your pride, when the world felt too heavy and you needed somewhere to hide. But when I needed you to stay, you turned your eyes away, like my tears were just a weakness you didn't wanna pay. I learned you're kind of leaving, it doesn't slam a door, it just slowly stops choosing you until you're nothing more than a memory you carry, like a bruise under the skin. And you keep asking, watching what you did wrong while they're already gone. felt like being used, like I was only loved enough to keep you from feeling alone. My heart was your playground. You ran through it for fun. Left your footprints in my breathing, then you vanished when you won. My heart was your playground. My heart was your playground. A place you didn't respect. You made my love a laughing thing and called it what you expect. My heart was your playground. Do you remember the way I shook when I told you I was scared? And you said I'm not like the others while you were becoming them right there. I wore your name like armor, like it could keep me safe. But you were the sharpest danger I ever called my faith. And I hate that I still miss you, even after what you've done. Because my heart doesn't forget the way it loves someone. My heart was your playground, and I was far too kind. I kept forgiving every wound, didn't even mind. My heart was your playground. My heart was your playground, but I'm taking it back today. No more letting you return just to ruin me the same way. So if you ever feel regret, if you ever miss my name, remember, I wasn't hard to love. You just love me like a game. I gave you my softness like it was forever, like love could hold storms and still stay together. I stitched up your silence with my own fragile hands and called it devotion when it was quicksand. I memorized your moods like a sacred routine, learned how to smile when you didn't mean. I turned all my needs into whispers and prayers so you could feel lighter while I carried the stairs. And I thought love was patience, I thought love was pain, so I watered your heart in the middle of rain. But the more that I tried, the more I disappeared, until even my shadow looked tired and scared. My love became your lesson, and I became the cost. You learned how to leave without shaking, while I learned how to get lost. You healed in my breaking, you grew from my tears. I was the chapter you survived, now I'm the wound I wear for years. You called me your home when you needed a shelter, then left me outside when the weather got better. I was the warm light you used in the dark, then you blew out my candles and still stole the spark. I watched you move on like it didn't destroy me, like all of my love couldn't even employ me. I held on to words you no longer would say, and blamed my own heart for begging you to stay. I kept making excuses for the things that you did, like love was a secret that needed to be hid. But I was a woman, not something you borrow, not a for tonight and a gone by tomorrow. My love became your lesson, and I became the cost. You healed in my breaking. You grew from my tears. I was the chapter you survived. Now I'm the wound I wear for years. I wish I could unlove you, like ripping out a vein, like pulling out a memory that still screams your name. You taught me how forever can turn into a lie, how someone can hold your hand while letting you die inside. I stayed when you were distant, I stayed when you were cold, I stayed until my heart forgot it deserved to be held. And now I can't trust the words I love you, they sound like a door, because I gave you my whole soul once, and I can't afford that anymore. My love became your lesson, but it ruined parts of me. You walked away with lighter shoulders and left me drowning in the sea. You turned my heart to history. You made my tears your proof that I could love someone completely and still not be enough for you. If love was a classroom, I was the one who bled, and you were just a student who left with everything I said. My love became your lesson, but your lesson became my end. I gave you my mornings, my coffee, my calm. Every heartbeat was yours, every silence your palm. I whispered your name when the nights were too long, and wrote you in songs that never belonged. I believed in your eyes like they held my whole sky, but your gaze was a storm I could never untie. I held all your shadows like they were my own, and learned that love can be the sharpest stone. I stayed through the cold, through the lies, through the fear. I offered my soul, but you didn't stay near. Every tear I let fall was a seed in your ground, and all that grew was silence, no love to be found. I loved you and it hurt like fire in the rain. Every smile I gave you brought me back to pain. I gave you my everything, and you didn't know the cost. I loved you and it hurt. Now I'm learning what I lost. Now I'm learning what I lost. I laughed at your jokes when my heart was breaking. I touched you softly while my hands were shaking. I made you my fortress when the world turned away, but you were a thief in the night who could never stay. I traced your name on my skin like a prayer, hoping to remind you that I was there. But love isn't lessons, it's more than a game, and I burned all my bridges in your cruel name. I stayed through the cold, through the lies, through the fear. I offered my soul, but you didn't stay near. Every tear I let fall was a seed in your ground, and all that grew was silence. No loved you and it hurt like fire in the rain. Every smile I gave you brought me back to pain. I gave you my everything, and you didn't know the cost. I loved you and it hurt. Now I'm learning what I lost. I loved you in whispers, I loved you in screams, I loved you in daylight, I loved you in dreams. But your hands were not gentle, your heart was not mine, and loving you fully felt like a crime. I cried for the nights that we never would see. I bled for the truth that you stole from me. I gave all I could, and you walked away free. And now every love feels like a test of me. I loved you when it hurt, like a rose that won't bloom. Every heartbeat you stole left me trapped in my room. I gave you my everything, and you didn't know the cost. I loved you when it hurt, and I'm learning how to get lost. Still beats anyway. I loved you when it hurt, and I'll survive the pain someday. I kept the porch light on, like it could guide you home. Like love was just a hallway you could walk back down alone. I folded every memory the way I fold my pain. Neat enough to hide it, sharp enough to leave a stain. Your jacket on the chair still holds the shape of you, and I still talk to silence like it's something I can't lose. I practiced being fine until the word became a scar, smiling like a stranger while my heart stayed where you are. And I told myself he'll come back, he just needs time to breathe. But I was only feeding hope to keep from choking on my grief. I waited for your return, like winter waits for spring, like broken hearts believe in miracles that never happen. I waited for your return, while days turned into years, and every door that didn't open taught my eyes new tears. I waited like a fool in love, still faithful to the burn. I waited for your return. I watched the rain at windows like it knew my secret too. Every drop a sentence that begins and ends with you. My phone became a battlefield, my hands would shake at night, open for a message, losing to the quiet. I defended you to everyone, I made excuses sound like truth, as if disappearing was a thing that lovers do. I blame myself for everything you never cared to fix, like my love was a weakness and your leaving was a gift. I built 1,000 reasons to keep you innocent in my mind, but love shouldn't feel like begging to be chosen over time. I waited for your return, like winter waits for spring, like broken hearts believe in miracles that never happen. I waited for your return, while days turned into years, and every door that didn't open taught my eyes new tears. I waited like a fool in love, still faithful to the burn. I waited for your return. One day I called my reflection, and she looked so tired of me. She whispered, girl, he's not coming back. Stop drowning in what you can't see. So I packed up all the what ifs, all the birthdays you missed, all the late night prayers I wasted on a man who didn't exist. But tell me why my heart still races when footsteps pass my door. Like pain can be so loyal, it keeps waiting for more. it's finally off tonight. Not 'cause I stopped loving you, but because I finally loved myself enough to stop waiting to. I used to laugh like sunlight falling freely on my skin. Now I rehearse a smile just so nobody asks again. You didn't break me loudly, you did it soft and slow, like stealing all the color from a world I used to know. I trusted you with pieces I kept hidden from the crowd. You held them like a promise, then dropped them on the ground. And every little maybe that you fed me late at night turned into empty mornings where my heart forgot its light. I tried to be enough for you, I tried to be your peace, but you kept taking parts of me until there was nothing left of me. You stole my happiness, then asked me why I cried. You took the best of me and let the rest of me survive. I loved you like a home, you loved me like a crime. Now every time I breathe it hurts, 'cause you stole my happiness and called it love this time. It feels like someone else. I stopped singing in the mirror, I don't recognize myself. You made me doubt my beauty, made my confidence collapse, then kissed my broken forehead like you didn't 'cause of cracks. You disappeared for hours, then returned with gentle eyes, and I would forgive the silence like a desperate kind of lie. I thought love meant enduring, thought pain meant I was true, but love shouldn't feel like drowning just to stay close to you. You turned my heart into a room with no windows, no door, and I kept waiting for your hands to stop hurting me and start holding me more. You stole my happiness and asked me why I cried. You took the best of me and let the rest of me survive. I loved you like a home, you loved me like a crime. Now every time I breathe it hurts, 'cause you stole my happiness and called it love this time. I remember who I was before you made me small, before I apologized for having feelings at all. You didn't just leave bruises, you left echoes in my chest. Now even gentle love feels dangerous, like I don't deserve the rest. And the worst part is I miss you, not your truth but what I chased. I miss the man you pretended to be when you needed me to stay. You stole my happiness and I let you take it whole. I gave you all my brightest days, you fed them to your ego. I loved you like forever, you loved me like a lie. Now I'm learning how to live again, but it still feels like I'm dying. So if you ever wonder why my eyes don't shine the same, I learned how to laugh without feeling a thing, how to clap for my life while my chest couldn't sing. I wore my I'm fine like a dress that looks right, but inside I was shaking alone every night. used to call me a miracle, soft and divine. Now I'm just a memory you left behind. I kept your voice in the corner of my room, like a fading perfume that still hurts to assume. I kept pretending I was stronger than pain, while my heart was collapsing like cold heavy rain. And every time someone asked if I'm okay, I smiled like a lie and looked away. You left me with a broken smile, a pretty face with a shattered soul. I still look happy from far away, but I'm not whole, I'm not whole. You left me with a broken smile, like love was just a passing scene. And now I'm laughing in the mirror at a girl I've never been. I folded my feelings and hid them in drawers, like they were too ugly to live anymore. I stopped wearing red, stopped loving the sun, stopped believing in us when you were already done. I replayed your promises laid in my bed, like prayers that were written and quietly dead. And I blame my own heart for loving too deep, for holding your name when I needed to sleep. I keep hearing footsteps that never come back. I keep saving love for the person you lacked. And the worst part is I still don't hate you, I just hate what you're leaving turned me into. You left me with a broken smile, a pretty face with a shattered soul. I still look happy from far away, but I'm not whole, I'm not whole. You left me with a broken smile, like love was just a passing scene. And now I'm laughing in the mirror at a girl I've never been. I smiled on my birthday with tears in my throat. I danced at the party like I didn't feel broke. I hugged my friends tightly, then went home alone, and cried in the silence you made feel like home. You didn't just leave, you rearranged my heart. You made me afraid of love before it even starts. Now every hello feels like a warning sign, and every warm touch feels like borrowed time. I'm scared of the future, scared to believe, because I loved you so pure, and you chose to leave. You left me with a broken smile, and I'm tired of being strong. I'm tired of singing happiness in a key that feels so wrong. You left me with a broken smile, but I still remember the girl I was before your love became a lesson that I never asked to learn. Because I still smile, but it doesn't reach my heart. It's just a cover for the damage, the way you left me torn apart. I held your name like warm glass in the middle of the cold, like something rare and fragile I was terrified to hold. You looked at me so softly, I mistook it for a vow. I thought you meant tomorrow, and you only meant right now. I loved you in the silence when my pride couldn't survive. I loved you like my heart had only one reason to stay alive. I gave you every doorway to the parts I never showed, and you walked in like you belonged there, then left without hello. And maybe I was foolish, but my feelings were true. I didn't love you halfway, I didn't know how to. I loved you like it was forever, like time could never change, like your hands were meant to hold me, and your love would always stay the same. I loved you like it was forever, while you loved me like a phase. Now I'm stuck inside the ending, and you forgot my name. I memorized your moods like I was studying a storm, trying to keep you gentle, trying to keep you warm. I made excuses for the nights you didn't call me back. I called your absence busy while my heart was turning black. I smiled through my own breaking just to keep you close to me. I swallowed all my questions like they tasted bitterly. And every time you hurt me, I forgave you in my head, because I love the version of you living in my chest. You were never really mine, but I acted like you were, like love can make you stay. If I loved you even more, I loved you like it was forever, like time can never change, like your hands were meant to hold me, and your love would always stay the same. I loved you like it was forever, while you love me like a phase. Now I'm stuck inside the ending, and you forgot my name. Do you know what it's like to lose someone who's still alive? To watch them walk away smiling while you're begging just to survive. I kept your promises breathing, even after you let them die. I carried all the weight of us while you never even tried. And I hate that I still miss you, not the truth but what I dreamed, because the love I gave you was real, even if you didn't mean. I loved you like it was forever, like you were written in my fate, like the world could fall around us, and I still choose you the same. I loved you like it was forever, now forever feels like pain, 'cause I'm living with the pieces of a love you couldn't stay. So if you ever hear my song in some crowded place at night, remember, I loved you like forever, and you left like I was light.